Hey everyone, we are going to figure out our why today and set some financial goals. Because without either of those, your budget will never work. Sure, you may try it for a few months, but without direction, you'll eventually give up and the cycle will start again. But once you figure out the reason why you want to budget and get your finances in order, the easier it will be to break that cycle. You will have something to look at and keep you in line. And once we have our why, we can set a couple of goals. To help you walk through your why and set those goals, I made a PDF for y'all called Your Financial Goals. I put the link in the description box, so go ahead, pause me, and grab that. All right, we all back? Good. Let's get started. Why do you want to budget? Because it's expected? Adulting? Pfft, those aren't good enough reasons. You need to dig a bit deeper, figure out something that will really resonate with you. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck despite making a decent salary? Did you grow up listening to your parents argue about money and you want to teach your kiddos better money management skills? Maybe you want to be able to actually enjoy retirement instead of working until you die in your desk chair. Whatever it is, really take some time to think about it. Then write it down on your financial goal worksheet. Maybe make a pretty sign and hang it over your desk. Put it somewhere you will often be reminded of your why. And your why might change. That's okay. Our why, our budget, our goals, they will all change as we learn, grow, as our circumstances change, and that's okay. Adjust, update, move forward. Before we can set our goals, we got to answer 5 questions. Really take the time to think about these. You got some room on your worksheet, but feel free to write more on the back or a separate notebook. Type it in a Google Doc. Whatever works for you. Just do the work. Remember, no one else is going to see this. It is just for you. 1. Think about your current financial situation. What is one thing you could do to improve it? How would your life change if you fixed just that one thing? 2. What are your financial hopes and dreams? Think about the little things and the big pie in the sky stuff. Don't limit yourself. Where do you want to be financially? 3. Start a list of how you can improve your current finances. What could you cut? What areas could you spend less on? Could you make an initial investment in something that will end up costing you less in the long run? Remember, this shouldn't be all or nothing. You don't want to cut everything all at once and end up feeling deprived and go on a spending spree. Been there, done that. 4. What obstacles do you have? What are your money fears or limiting beliefs? Write down each one and try to think of 2 or 3 solutions for each. 5. Imagine how you will feel when you have reached your goals. Write that feeling down. Look at it often, especially when you're struggling. All right, I guess that last one isn't really a question, but you know what I mean. All right, we have our why. We've taken time to think about what we want from our money. Now, let's set those goals. Your worksheet has space for you to write out 3 goals. You can make as many as you want, but you're going to have to prioritize those goals. You can have goal number 1 be your main focus and throw 80% at that and 10% at your other goals. Or you can work through goal number 1, hit it, and move on to goal number 2. It really depends on you and how you want to achieve your goals. You're going to review and update your goals every few months or so. So it's okay if you want to only work one now and add a second goal later. So what are some goals you could set? Stop living paycheck to paycheck, pay off debt, and save for retirement, just to name a few. If you have credit card debt, I'd say start there. You want to get rid of that high interest debt. We're going to use credit card debt as our example as we walk through setting our goals. If you aren't sure what to write for something or it doesn't apply, go ahead and skip it. You can always come back later if needed. We will start with the 5 W's and H. These will probably be short, quick answers. So first up, who? You, duh. And maybe you want to get your partner involved as well. What? Pay off credit cards. When? Maybe over the next 6 months. Here's one that you may not know exactly. You can guess your time period or come back to it later when you have a more concrete answer. Where? Not really applicable to this one. Why? Because you want financial freedom, more money available for your budget. How? Not sure yet. We're going to look at payoff methods and come back to this one. Next, what do you need to reach your goal? Are there any resources or supplies? You're going to want to grab all your current credit card statements because you have to look at where you are so you can figure out where to go. How much do I owe on each card? What is the interest rate? My minimum payments for each one? Are there any skills I need? Probably not for this one. What do I need to learn? Which debt payoff method will be best for me? And after reading on the different methods, you may want to find a free online debt calculator and add that to your resource list. And now we are going to take that big goal and break it into smaller pieces. For our debt example, I would start a list or a spreadsheet with all the credit card information I collected. I might organize the cards in order I want to pay off. Next, I'm going to determine how much extra I can put towards that first credit card in my Snowball or Avalanche. After that, I'm going to add it to my bills calendar. And I'm going to make sure that the rest show the correct minimum payment. You may set up auto payments for your Snowball. I'm also going to mark on the calendar when my first card should be paid off and make a note what the next card payment will be. Of course, I'll review it when it's time, but at least I'll have an idea of what to expect. Whew, that was a lot of work, but I am proud of you for working these steps. I would love to hear what your goals are, so be sure to leave them in the comments. Next month, we are going to tackle creating our budget, so I have some homework for you. Grab your bank and credit card statements, your paycheck stubs for the past 3 months. If you have other income or expenses, grab that ish too. We want it all, and we'll figure out just where the heck your money is going. That is all for today. Don't forget to grab your worksheets and do the work. Please share this video with someone who wants to start budgeting. And you know the drill. I'd love if you gave this video a like and, of course, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I hope your budget and coffee are strong.